I have been dying to make this video. And ever since making the gumki last weekend, we needed to make this video. Plus, you've been asking many times when we started, when was I going to make a video making pierogi? What can I say? Welcome to our healthy kitchen. If you're new, hit that like and subscribe, hit that notification bell to be notified of new videos. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Tonight we are making pierogi. God, I love them. This was another one of those dishes that my grandma used to make, and she would make the traditional potato, or she'd make them with sauerkraut, but she even did a couple of them with cottage cheese. If you don't like cottage cheese, that's fine. Nobody's telling you you have to make them that way. She made them that way, and all I'm telling you, they were good. They were good. So, let's get started with this. We are going to be doing most of this in the electric mixer. I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm not doing this by hand. I just got off work.
You know, she like just gasped.
I'm sure she probably
She's
did.
looking down like with disgust.
Yeah. And what we're going to start with is 2 eggs. You can either use eggs, or if you really want to do this the healthy way, you can use an egg substitute. And what you would do then is you would just use a 1/4 cup of the substitute for a large egg. So for 2 of these, you'd need about 1/2 cup of the egg substitute for that. To that, we are going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And you love it when I get this out, don't you?
No, because I have to clean it up.
2 cups of flour. Well, hopefully I won't give you a coronary this time. And 1/3 of a cup of lukewarm water. So we're just going to pour that over the flour. That will keep it maybe from splashing. Okay, we'll see.
Get a towel.
I wish you guys could see his face right now. Look, it's going
Just
nice.
leave it go like that for a minute. Just leave it go. I mean, our house is tight. Our kitchen, as we have shown you, is very small. We love our home. Big living room, big bedrooms, tiniest kitchen in the planet. We've had apartments where kitchens are bigger. So, I mean, but on my day off, I cleaned all day.
My trailer was big.
So, yeah, I don't want to clean flour. But I enjoy the food, so I guess it's a fair trade-off.
Again, here we go. I'm at the mixer, and I never grab a spatula when I need one.
So a lot of people are probably wondering, like, healthy pierogi.
Well, compared to what you're getting when you buy pierogies frozen in the store, this is a lot healthier, first of all.
Oh yeah, any processed food is not good.
Secondly, most of the ones you buy in the store are potato and cheddar. which I learned through you going to your doctor that yes, I love cheddar cheese, and I'm sure white cheddar could even be an option, but any yellow cheese is not good for you.
No.
So these are going to be a little bit still healthy because we're going to be putting farmer's cheese in them.
And potatoes is one of those things that I am allowed to eat on my diet because I need plant-based foods. And when I mashed them before he got home, I used skim milk, which takes the fat out of it. So there are ways to have the foods you enjoy and make them a little more healthier.
I think I'm going to add a little bit more water to this just because of all that flour still on the bottom. So it's really what the recipe is it's a third of a cup of water, give or take. You know, if you feel you need a little more moisture, then add a little more moisture. I may have put too much flour.
Yeah, I think you're going to have to add flour in it. You do it like by teaspoonfuls. You just want to watch it spray out just so I can have the freaking corn in there.
No. Why would I do that? That's looking good.
Turn it.
If it splashes, that's your fault.
Hey, I'm hungry. Plus, I'm like a child, you know. I mean, this gadget's here. I got to push a button on it.
I told you to use it. I want you to learn to use it.
Well, I've used it.
That's looking really good.
Step one more. Look at that, you did good. It's not flour everywhere.
So we're going to take this. We're going to come over here. I should have got my dough scraper out.
That's no fun. Well, we almost had a spring here in Ohio, in our Jefferson County area. I think we had.
It's not snowing, so as far as
It's not snowing, but we had one day last week. Well, I cut grass one day. You cut it Saturday. Can't tell. I mean, like it's rained ever since, but it's been a little chilly.
Yeah.
Puppy dog's eating his dinner. He's not going to wait.
This nice warm weather to start any day now.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Done with that. Okay.
The little boy's photo bombing behind you.
Well, him has to be on camera. Him's a baby. Aren't you, Pat? Are you the baby? Yeah. That's because you had to make sure you got all that food eaten before somebody else would have gone at it, huh?
Yeah, and Honda's not eating. He's coming.
This dough turned out pretty good. We're going to just get this rolled out.
I would wager to guess that most people in our area have not had homemade pierogies. If you've had homemade pierogies, comment below. I think most people, you know, like when I was growing up, you know, we weren't Polish, so I mean, the first time I ever had them was like the frozen ones.
Yeah. Well, and that's what everybody probably associates with. And I know there's a place over in Pittsburgh that makes pierogies.
When I worked up toward Youngstown, I worked with someone who went to a Polish church, and one of their fundraisers was the Pierogi Festival, and they used to bring in homemade pierogies, so it was, well, it was awesome.
I'm sure of that because there was a St. Mike's Festival back home in Pennsylvania, which was the Polish festival back home, and oh yeah, you had everything: your halushki, your gumki, your pierogis, everything. So we're just gonna cut a few.
Now, is that a special pierogi cutter?
No, this is just a regular
Like a biscuit cutter?
cutter.
Okay. I didn't grate any cheese in the mashed potatoes.
No, we're gonna need cheese with them.
So while you're doing that,
We'll be right back, and Dan's gonna grate some cheese. Welcome back. So, I got 15 of these things cut out. The recipe I found called for about 18 to 20. You can work and finagle how you need to get whatever you need. But 15 is going to do very well for us. Dan shredded the cheese, and he put some in here. And what we're going to
I think I went a
do...
little crazy on the potatoes.
No, you?
Yeah.
No.
Believe it or not.
I can't believe you went crazy on the potatoes. Really? No. No. I think you said you enjoy your potatoes. But anywho, we just got a little scoop here of mashed potatoes. Now, I am not good at putting pierogies together by hand. So, yes, I'm sorry. I'm using a press.
Ta-da! Don't that look pretty?
I have been thinking of these things all day. Thank God I didn't have that many patients to see today.
Yep. Let's get to filling these. I'm
So
hungry.
anywho, so there's a potato. Let's try one with some of the sauerkraut. How's that? How's that sound?
You're going to get them all mixed up.
Yep. You're not going to know what you're eating until you
Well,
get into
good
it.
thing I like all this stuff.
Yeah. And like I said, if there's a filling that you're not a fan of, whether you aren't a potato person or whether you're not a sauerkraut person or even a cottage cheese person, hey, don't use it.
You said sauerkraut. What are you doing with cottage cheese?
Well, I'm going to do the cottage cheese one. It's my right to change my mind.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
That's going to be a lot in there.
I'm just going to put a little spoon, right like that.
So you boil all these just like you do.
Yeah, just like you would for ravioli, just like you would for any, really. And as you can see here, like even this little piece I'm pulling off there, all this little excess dough, we're going to throw that in the pan and boil it as well.
Or by the time you get through all these, you could have enough for another pierogi.
Probably. That's what you're hoping
I'm
for,
hoping.
isn't it? I seriously do feed him. I really do. No matter how he acts or what he says. I like this little press. All right.
I wonder, like, sauerkraut with kibasi would be awesome, pierogi. Little chunks of kibasi in there.
Now, maybe, yeah, that might work. That might work.
I mean, you've made us the sauerkraut once before.
I thought I made potato.
You made potato and sauerkraut the last time.
Did I?
Yeah. When you made the big calzone shaped sized pierogies. Those were good. Like pierogies big as your head.
So there you are. One of each. I'm just going to finish rolling these up. Come on back. We'll get them in some boiling water and get this going. Look at that. You can't see some of them under the noodles, but we got 15 beautiful pierogi made here. And I'm just going to start putting, let's start with the sauerkraut here. Yes, I kept track of what was where, so that when I go to serve them out.
I don't like them all. It's not like I'm
Oh, I
really
understand
upset.
that, but it's going to be like, it's not going to be like, so
I
it's
plan on at least one of each.
this.
Or two
Yeah,
or
we got a
three.
little dampish.
So how long do you boil them for?
No, I mean, they're going to start floating to the top. You want to probably boil them for probably about 5 minutes.
Are you going to fry any, or are we just eating
No,
total health?
No, see, that's going to be the whole other part of making this healthy. Yeah, you can fry them, and they are very delicious fried.
Do you always boil them before frying?
You
if you
could.
do them homemade?
You should.
Okay.
You should. Because then that takes that doughiness away from them. But no, we're not going to fry them. You can, and most of you, if you've had pierogies, probably have had them fried in some butter with some onion. Because we're trying to watch that kind of stuff around here, I can, if you want, I can put some olive oil.
Never
in a
really
pan.
been a big fan of the frying of the pierogies.
Yeah.
Because the
Now, the
dough
other
gets
thing,
too hard.
The other thing I can do with this is I can saute some onion in some olive oil, and we can still have onion on it. Most of the time when you fry it in the butter, you put onion in your butter and you
I'm
cook
okay,
that all together.
I'm okay without the onion.
Okay.
I like onion, but...
But, yes, we're going to get our pierogi boiled here. Get the noodles cooked up as well. The pork chops are in the slow cooker. Come on back, and we're going to have this meal ready to go. All right, our pierogi are ready. Look at that.
Pierogi.
We got the sauerkraut over here. We got the cottage cheese here with some chive on top of it. And we got the potato here with some parsley on top of that. And our noodles from the excess dough from when we were making the pierogi. On top of that, why don't you proudly announce what you did, honey?
What'd I do?
You not only made the mashed potatoes for the pierogi,
Yes, I made pork chops.
he made pork chops. Look at that. You can teach an old horse new tricks. Alright, so we're going to just help ourselves to one of each. We're going to get, and one of our sauerkraut did not survive the cooking process.
That's the sauerkraut, right?
Yep,
So
that's
I
the
probably want to go
sauerkraut.
that way. It's hard to hold this and do this.
Well, I should be serving you, but
You should be.
I know how you are
Cottage
around
cheese?
food. Yep.
Oh, come on. Ah!
And I'm just going to
Alright, I broke it. So,
toss some of the
I broke it.
noodles together
I
here.
made a mess on the table.
You were worried about me and the flour. Do you want noodles?
Just very little, because I got a whole salad to eat too. That's good. That's good for now. I know I might get more.
Okay.
I gotta hide my
All
mess
right.
with my plate.
So, hand me this.
Oops.
And
Alright, let's try this since I already smashed it. Mm-hmm. You know I'm going for the potato.
of course.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Better than what you get in the frozen section.
Of course.
Just saying.
And you don't get the cottage cheese in the frozen
No.
section.
No.
Like I said, that was, I don't know if that was just grandma's doing. I don't know if most Polish people eat them that way. I don't know.
I don't know. If you're Polish and you put them with cottage cheese, comment and let us know. Sauerkraut's really good. Mm-hmm.
But, so give this recipe a try. I mean, come on. Who doesn't like pierogi? Hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Keep them prayers coming. He goes back to the cardiologist on the 18th of this month. So keep them prayers coming. But as always, for Dan, the boys, and I, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here with us. Have a wonderful night. We will see you in the next video. May the 4th be with you.
Oh dear.